The Doomsday Clock, an iconic symbol of global security and existential risk, was established in 1947 by the Bulletin of the atomic scientists. Its purpose was to illustrate the precarious state of the world and the looming threat of nuclear annihilation during the early years of the Cold War. Since its inception, the Doomsday Clock has evolved to encompass a broader range of existential risks, reflecting not only the danger of nuclear war but also the perils of climate change, emerging technologies, and other global challenges. This video will delve into the history, significance, and evolution of the Doomsday Clock, highlighting its role in raising awareness about the pressing issues threatening humanity. Fearing the consequences of a global nuclear conflict, the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists, a group of scientists and researchers, created the Doomsday Clock as a visual representation of the world's proximity to catastrophe. Initially set at 7 minutes to midnight in 1947, the clock's minute hand was intended to move closer to or farther from midnight, with midnight symbolizing global catastrophe. Throughout the decades, the Doomsday Clock has been adjusted in response to global events and threats. It has been reset 24 times, with the latest update, in January 2023, placing the clock at 90 seconds to midnight. This is the closest it has ever been to midnight, indicating that the world is facing severe and immediate threats. The significance of the Doomsday Clock goes beyond a mere metaphorical representation of our global peril. It serves as a wake-up call, urging governments, scientists, and the general public to take action on critical issues that threaten humanity's future. The Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists' Science and Security Board, in consultation with the Bulletin's board of sponsors, determines the clock's setting. They consider factors such as nuclear weapons arsenals, arms control agreements, climate change, biotechnology developments, and the risk of emerging technologies. The clock has been adjusted over the years based on geopolitical events, scientific developments, and other factors. The adjustments are made by the Bulletin's Science and Security Board in consultation with its board of sponsors, which includes Nobel laureates. Here are some key historical changes to the Doomsday Clock. 1953, 2 minutes to midnight, during the height of the Cold War and following the first successful test of the hydrogen bomb by the United States. 1991, 17 minutes to midnight. The end of the Cold War and the signing of the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty between the United States and the Soviet Union led to a significant adjustment of the clock to 17 minutes to midnight. 2007, 5 minutes to midnight. Concerns over nuclear weapons and climate change led to a move closer to midnight in 2007. 2018, 2 minutes to midnight. This reflected heightened concerns about nuclear weapons, climate change, and emerging technologies. 2020, 100 seconds to midnight. The closest to midnight at the time, the clock was set at 100 seconds to midnight in 2020. This change was attributed to nuclear threats, climate change, and the emergence of new technologies, particularly the spread of disinformation through social media. Current year 2023. The clock is currently set to 90 seconds to midnight due to ongoing conflicts around the world and big fears of nuclear weapon use. It's important to note that the Doomsday Clock is a subjective measure and does not follow a strict, quantitative methodology. The next update comes in January of 2024. Do you think it will be moved closer to midnight? Please share your opinions and predictions in the comments below. The Doomsday Clock is not merely a harbinger of doom but a call to action. It reminds us that we have the power to address and mitigate the risks facing our world. It encourages cooperation, diplomacy, and responsible stewardship of technology. It underscores the importance of international agreements and scientific innovation to safeguard our collective future. Its annual adjustment reflects the urgency of addressing these challenges and serves as a powerful reminder of the responsibility that humanity carries for its own survival.